Riften. Mid-DOS, 15th the Morning Star. 4th Era, year 202, midnight. As it starts to rain, Brenda arrives in Riften.
Keep yourself under the shade. I'll see you tomorrow, girl.
The streets of Riften are quiet. The rain gets heavier by the minute. Brenda heads to the Bee and the Barb to dry off. Them bandits are crawling everywhere these days. They got bolder the last few months. My brother took an arrow in the knee yesterday. Really? I also took an arrow in the knee. By Talos, me too. Right in the knee, here. You're back. Need a room?
Yes, please. I need to clean up before I see the Jarl.
Sure thing. Yours for a day. Speaking of which, someone was looking for you. A wood elf. He was wearing a hood. Didn't say what he wanted. Said he asked for you by name. Being discreet about my customers, I didn't say anything. Then he just left. Thought I should tell you.
What was he wearing? Cyrodiilic striped leather armor?
As a matter of fact, yes. Dare I ask what this is about?
Don't worry. He came for me. He won't cause you any troubles. Thank you for letting me know.
Very well. You know where your room is. Please keep it clean while you're at it.
I'll do my best. Thank you for your hospitality as always.
Let me know if you need anything else. My arrow was as big as a mudcrab's claws. My arrow was bigger than your arrow. It was the size of a mammoth's tusk. Brenda walks to her room upstairs. A couple hours later. After cleaning herself up, Brenda gets busy scrubbing up the bloodstain on her armor.
Lady Mule, is everything all right?
I apologize for bothering you at this hour, friend, but I had to warn you about something.
Warn me about what?
Maven Blackbriar. She's been showing too much interest in you. Her men keep asking about you and around the town. I assume you already know the type of person she is.
Yes, I know her too well. What do you think she wants with me?
I don't know. Whatever it is, you must tread lightly. Maven is treacherous, and she represents everything that's wrong with this city. Tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. I felt it was my obligation to give you a heads up. Be careful, friend.
Oh well, I'll try to avoid her as best as I can. You have my thanks, Lady Mule.
Aye, I better get going. Safe travels, friend. Brenda closes the door and leans against the door. She stands still for a few seconds. She looks down at her father's Elder Council amulet.
By the gods, she knows who I am.
Brenda comes to a possible conclusion on why Maven is asking about her.
Screw it. Time to see the Jarl.
After cleaning up her armor, Brenda puts it on and goes to Mistveil Keep to get her reward from the Jarl. Welcome back, Brenda. Is the job done?
Yes, it's done. I was hoping to see the Jarl.
The Jarl is sleeping. As you noticed, it is midnight.
I do apologize. I don't sleep that often. And my reward?
Ah, yes. I have it with me. Here you go. The Jarl started to like you. He even trusts you now. Keep this up, and the Jarl will grant you permanent residency in Riften. Just keep one thing in mind. Jarl Layla might be naive, but I'm not. So try not to become my political opponent.
Whatever. I hate politics anyway.
Good. Then we've got nothing more to discuss. Brenda goes to the fire pit and waits there. A few minutes later.
Sildus Duskbrook. I thought you were going to show up.
Hello, Brenda. You're becoming more and more difficult to track down. I give you that.
It's so good to see you, old friend. What brings you to Skyrim?
Good to see you too. I've missed you. The reason I came to Skyrim is because I got a rather big contract. Well, biggest one since we were bounty hunting partners.
Oh, you got something for me.
I do. I'm hired by Lord Chancellor himself to look into the disappearance of some nobles in Cyrodiil. Before you ask, no, he still doesn't know who you really are. He still knows you as the Tigress. In fact, everyone except the Countess of Anvil still thinks you died 26 years ago with your parents and the Visoria bloodline was wiped off by the Thalmor.
Let's get back to the contract.
Right. Through my investigations, I learned that there's another slave trade ring linked to Gabania's organization.
That's not possible. Vanya's dead. I watched him die in his ship. His organization demobilized.
Indeed, but I never said it was Gabania's organization. But it is linked.
You better have a point in all this.
Normally I deal with contracts like this myself. However, not this time. Not until I learned who was involved in this criminal organization.
Sildus, would you spill the beans, please? Who is it?
It's Atheon Lorraine. Are you alright? I know even hearing his name is difficult for you.
I'm fine.
You have a personal stake in this, long overdue business to settle. For decades you wanted to avenge your family.
Please, Sildus, I need to get to him. Where is he? Tell me more.
Currently operating somewhere in Skyrim. That's why I'm here. Have you thought about to whom Gabania's organization selling slaves back then?
My best guess would be the Thalmor.
Thalmor indeed. This is no place to talk in details. Enemy ears and eyes are everywhere. Meet me at the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun on the 21st. I'll give you more details. In the meantime, try not to lose your temper. To be continued.